Hi guys, this is Nicola from M2 Biome. I'm back with registered dietitian Jessica Pieterse from DNAlysis. We're continuing a review on my pain panel, my DNA pain panel. And this week we're going to be looking at neurochemical pathways, specifically BDNF and MPY. And we're going to see how we can tone my vagus nerve. Over to you, Jess.
Nicola, you have a high priority in the neurochemical pathway. So there's definitely a lot of room for improvement here. So why we look at it is these neurochemicals play a role in growth, protection, and health of your overall nerves or neurons, as well as there's a particular type of cell called a microglia that it's involved in activating. So what this does is these changes in these pathways can lead to certain imbalances. And what that can lead to is sometimes mood disorders, inflammatory conditions, as well as overall chronic pain. So what is particularly interesting is when you've spoken to me about the type of pain that you experience, and you have noticed a bit of a correlation to when you have seasons of more stress, that you tend to have more pain. And these particular neurochemicals, what we see is that you are at a higher susceptibility of inflammatory conditions that are particularly related to stress. So it somewhat really confirms what you've experienced, that stress does affect your chronic pain. So we really want to see, okay, how can we support these neurochemicals? And so what we can see in your genetics is it's telling us that your body is not expressing as much of them as what we would probably ideally like. So you have lower levels of BDNF and lower levels of this neuropeptide Y. So how do we try and increase this expression or increase those amounts of neurochemicals? We do a few things. We want to have foods and supplements that are nice and high in your B vitamins, in your folate, as well as we want to do stuff to increase your vagal tone. So your vagus nerve is a very prominent nerve in your body, and there's several things that we can do to stimulate. So one of them is exposure to cold, which we also spoke about in a previous series when we did your DNA resilience test. And then other things that you can do to stimulate this vagus nerve is just simple deep breathing. Also, any kind of singing or humming has been shown to have really good effects on stimulating that nerve, therefore having very good results for you.
This substantiates me singing and humming whatever tune I like, whether I know the words or not.
Absolutely. Your husband can't complain. It's good for your health.